And we got to the next town. I think it was Salt Lake City, and uh, got a phone call from our tour manager like 2 o'clock in the morning, letting us know that Jared his appendix had ruptured, and so he was in the hospital, and we were gonna have to cancel the tour. And so the next day, we were practicing with our monitor engineer. Believe it or not, he plays drums, so we were doing anything we could do to stay on tour with the Foo Fighters. And I got a phone call, and it was Dave Grohl, and he was like, "So I heard you need a drummer." I was like, "Yeah, I do. I heard you play drums." And anyways, he offered to play drums for us, and it was amazing. It was weird though, because during the show, you know, you're into the performance, and it's, you don't realize what's happening. But during the sound check, it's like Dave Grohl's back there, and there's no show, and I'm just like, like cheese and smiling the whole time.
I think the whole band was facing Dave, not even looking at Dave.
Yeah. It was pretty fun.
So he knew the songs at least well enough to be able to perform. Were there any so-called drum drops, or was he?
No.
Was he right on?
He was right on the drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I knew that, but knowing a band's material, yeah, I hear he's good. Having never played with you guys before, it's at this point for Dave Grohl, it's like, yeah, I can do that.
You guys should practice on his bus.
Yeah.
He practiced
He's
on
like
his
Guitar
bus.
Hero all day.
Well, that's a great story, and I've never heard anything bad about it. The only person that doesn't like Dave Grohl is Courtney Love. Everyone else seems to love him, so we'll go with that.
We love him too.
Yeah. Well, that's a wonderful story. I'm glad you guys were able to finish that tour, because you took the time to write Dave a love letter, didn't you?
Yeah.
On the tour.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. What was in that letter?
Well, we were playing a festival in England, and the Foo Fighters were playing, and we had to leave before their set, so we wrote them a letter that was like, "Dear Foo Fighters, we're huge fans of your band. Sadly, our evil tour manager is making us leave before your set. If we don't do everything he tells us to do, he burns us on the pee hole with cigarettes. Hope you understand, Cage Elephant." And so,
And he still agreed to play drums for you guys?
yeah. Actually, we told him that if he didn't, we'd burn him on the pee hole with cigarettes. He did. And it was pretty wild. It was kind of like morbid though, because our drummer's like in the hospital, like about to die, and all these people are calling us up like, "Congratulations, man!"
You got a point there. Here we are talking about the wonderful thing that happened only because your drummer had a brush with death. And that's probably not.
Yeah.
That's probably not the best way to go about it.
So I just realized where you were. The whole time I've been looking out into the crowd, I'm like, where is this mystical voice coming from? And now this is so much more personable. I like that. Sorry.
You know what? You can look wherever you want. It doesn't matter. You've earned that right.
You're probably standing up there like, why won't he look at me?
I figured you were just playing to the audience. That's a good story. Now I have a story to tell. The whole time he wasn't looking at me.
Yeah, it's so weird. He's such a douchebag.
Cage the Elephant in the big room. Let's get another song and we'll chat a little bit more, headlining our holiday